Now we all know Soulja Boy. Let's go back to 2007. You're in middle school, there's a pep rally going on. A couple of 8th graders just slap box in the bathroom. Somebody slipped and pissed. The kids are already rowdy. And then one of the teachers that's running the pep rally makes a horrible mistake. They play this song.
Soulja Boy tough.
All hell breaks loose. Chairs and tables are flipped. Somebody rolled their ankle. Someone's child is stuck in the wall like a damn dart. Someone lost a shoe. You ain't getting that back. I mean, there was no reason for us to get this hyped to this shit. Looking back at it, Soulja Boy had the game on lock from like 2007 to 2010. Unfuckwittable, kinda. If you listen to him after that, I don't know what to say to you. But really, everybody's doing that damn. What you have to give this man credit for is being the first rapper to do it big on YouTube.
I think this a game, but this ain't no game, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding big time on the 22, you know what I'm saying? With the TVs in the back, you know what I'm saying? I got this stats on deck, CD coming soon, you know what I'm saying?
That's undeniably true. But this man says he does everything first. That's kind of his brand. At this point, he's had the first YouTube channel, the first gaming system. He was the first rapper with an iPhone. He was the first one to have a #1 hit record at 16. And on the surface, most of that stuff is true. I want to know one person who has actually bought that gaming console and has it in their possession. I just want to see one person and plays it. First one he launched was like this weird Switch, like Xbox One mashup, which he says he got almost sued by Nintendo for, because obviously that is a Switch body, bro. Like, you can't just take something that already exists. That's not how that works, man. The second one is clearly inspired by a Game Boy. He can't keep getting away with. And the interface is like some shit like a Voyager. For those of you that was lucky enough to have a Voyager, man, I never had a Voyager. I never had a Razor. I never had a Juke. I never had no cool phones, man. I had a Blitz. If y'all know what that is, then you know what's up. I mean, it worked. I could text and I could call. I didn't even have an iPhone until like the 5th or 6th generation. The first one came out in 2018. Got sued.
What happened with the other system? Because it feels like, I think some of the shipping was slow, and then some people got it and they weren't happy with it.
We had to recall the first system.
Okay.
The first system, it garnered so much attention that it got on Nintendo's radar. And Nintendo threatened legal action.
Stopped selling it. Then he came out with another one. And this one is on sale right now, but you can't even go and buy it. Most of these gaming consoles are just copies off Alibaba and Wish. I mean, look at them. They look like Wish shit. Couldn't ship out the first batch. Then he upped the price, and now he can't ship those. Even when I go to the website, it's still up. He has 3 different colors: Scarlet, Julia, Tony. And if you're wondering why the colors are named that, it's because they're supposed to be AI. I have to give it to him. Soulja Boy is the king of marketing, next to Ray J. He is always on the edge of something. He hears a whisper about some new shit, and he want to get in on it. He had the first iPhone, given to him by Steve Jobs himself.
Man, I the first rapper with the iPhone.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was Crank That video shoot 2007. Steve Jobs and the Apple team came to it. I was in the swimming pool doing instructional dance, showing the people how to do the dance. We was on set of the Crank That video. They came, they brought me the iPhone. They said
Steve Jobs himself came.
Steve Jobs, and Apple, the whole team said this is the first iPhone.
I didn't even really get to talk about his shoes. So if you go to his shoe website, I mean, the shoes don't look bad. That price tag is a bit high for what they are, because I almost guarantee, just like everything else he makes, these are not of quality, man. So the shoes aren't that bad, but I cannot find one person, not a single person, all of YouTube, reviewing these shoes. The only person that reviews these shoes is him. So again, I ask, who has this man's stuff? He almost signed Young Boy, so they used to be cool. I don't know if they're still cool. Every time he starts some internet beef, he's on the internet a whole bunch, but he is not in person talking to nobody like that.
Boy, stop playing with me. What the? Talking about, boy? You can't wait to meet who, boy? You can't. Boy, I can't wait to meet you too. You talking about, nigga? I can't wait to meet your bitch ass either. Bring your ass out the house. You can't come outside.
It's like that one time he went to the hood in LA and he was trying to go out there and prove to Chris Brown that he was from there. When these rappers go to your hood, stop letting them say, hey, pull up. Because when shit really go down, he ain't gonna be there. When that camera turn off, he leaving. And guess who's still gonna be there? Y'all ass. Y'all gonna have to pay for something that he said. But look at bro, they laughing at you. That's why when you're out there, some of them will take your money, give you a little walkthrough, because they gotta eat. But obviously, this is not your homie. I bet you won't come back at night. Stay in that Airbnb, bro. Get your money.
They say Soulja ain't from the hood. Hey, they say Soulja ain't from the hood. Get off me though. Oh, yeah, that's like me though. What's happening?
And to add more proof, when you look at the other angle, you can see he starts squaring up, but he doesn't even really know if this is somebody that he's supposed to be fighting, because he doesn't know these people. He's not from there.
Young and hated, nigga. Nigga, I'm a, hey.
They say Soulja ain't from the hood.
Get off me though. Get off me though.
What's happening, bro? What you want?
Hold on.
What's
What's up, man? Who phone is this?
It's my brother's phone. That's my phone, nigga. That's my phone.
Oh, I
That's
see.
my phone.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it better not be blood on froze, nigga. Like I said. Bro, stop all that weird ass shit you got cracking, nigga, before I really knock you out, nigga.
The only reason that they're getting on the other guy is because Soulja Boys, they check for the day. He looking at him like, don't ruin this for us, bro. I mean, every single time Soulja Boy talks shit in person, he apologized, or he apologized right before he's supposed to see it. The only person that he really talked shit to in person was DJ Academic.
A line from you and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you fat as fuck and nigga shut the fuck up.
Really before he got the persona of Big Academics, Big Act. Because you can see he called this nigga fat all because he pointed out the fact that he says Drake stole his flow when he stole that flow from Shawty Low. And then what is his response? Not you're wrong. It's just you a fat nigga. I know what some of y'all gonna say, they just joking, they just playing. He obviously knows who he can talk to like that in person, who he can't. But yeah, Soulja Boy lied. That's his whole game. He will lie and spin the truth until somebody calls him out on it with enough credibility.
The $80 million a year contract for 5 years for in-flight gaming.
Google it. I still got the contract right now. What did you talk?
Shares that were valued at $2.5 million.
Same thing. Well, millions is millions, bound baby.
No, Soulja. Millions is not millions. You can't say.
And then he'll just laugh it off. Like when this man thought he was John Wick, he's telling this story about how these guys ran up in their house and he's sliding through, popping on everybody. He unmasked this nigga and knew who it was and shot him again. But then in the other interview, when Vlad interviewed the guy that he shot, he said that was just a story that he made up because he shot him illegally. Basically, he shot him illegally. And he had to make up the story about the home invasion so that his lawyers, Soulja Boy's lawyers, would actually cover him for it. But he says they had a dispute. He slapped Soulja Boy twice. And on the second time of him slapping him, Soulja Boy shot him. Emptied the whole clip, but only hit him 5 times. That's about right. How is somebody within slapping distance and you start letting off and you only hit him 5 times? So this man touched your face. And how far away did you let him walk before you started shooting, bro? Look at this man in these videos, man. He knows he's a scam.
Your stream on all day playing Fortnite and shit.
Hold on, but I'm not
support
into
the black
scamming
community.
people, though.
It's not a scam. Every game on here is licensed. It's 800 pre-install games that are licensed. I sold $1 million in one day. Nintendo approached me.
Why would they approach
Come
you?
on, academics.
Why would they approach you?
Because they trying to see what the fuck going on. It's a young black kid that made $1 million within 24 hours.
You know
and
why
our
I heard
games
they
are on the
approach you?
consoles. We want in.
You know, I play
Some
Fortnite
games.
on this?
Yes, we're working on it. We're working on it. Not this one.
All right,
on,
so look,
on the next one you can.
being that we
And if you were to make an inquiry about these gaming consoles, before you do anything, you gotta type an email address and your name. And I'm not giving my info to Soulja Boy because he already told us what he does with our info.
Company called Say Now, where you can create a phone number, which is like a fan number, and people will call it. And the most numbers you get was the subscribers. The more subscribers you get, the more money you get. So I got rich off this shit. I probably make $100,000 a month from that number because I put it in the kiss through the phone and everybody called it. So they thought it was a real number, but it really was like
He sells it. This man does not care about quality. He will put out anything as long as it has his name on it because he knows someone's gonna buy it. I don't know how many times this man has to get caught lying or trying to scam people for people to realize that is all this man is.
Fuck PlayStation, fuck Xbox, fuck Nintendo. Yeah, the first black African-American rapper, Negro, nigga, that come out with.
Oh, no, he didn't. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X are rolling over in their fucking graves right now. He is a facade. I can see in some of the comment sections on these videos that people are giving Soulja Boy props. I respect his hustle. What is there to respect? He's taking advantage of people. And for those of you that can't see what he's doing, he's selling your information. That's his hustle. I don't even know why artists even try to work with him. He just seems like there's gonna be an issue. He has to make an issue. Mostly because that's the only way people will ever look at him again. It has to be to spark up controversy when they eventually take him off of a song. I honestly still have not recovered from when Lil Wayne had him on that song. That was probably the worst verse I've ever heard in my life.
Unforgivable.
At the end of the day, all I'm saying is be weary if you buy some of this stuff. If you like them, it's no problem, man. You can like. I appreciate you watching the video. Y'all be safe.